Hey, welcome everyone. If this is your first time checking out the channel, thanks for tuning in. We open little bit of everything here from Magic the Gathering to Pokemon, open up some Mega Man recently. We also talk about video games, but for today's video, we're going to go with some Pokemon cards. I'm not going to actually open up any booster packs per se. We're going to talk a little bit about the finance side of the game, and when you spot a deal where you can essentially get either really cheap cards or possibly free, like no risk chance to pull some awesome cards. So before we get diving in today, make sure if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Each subscriber really helps me out. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers, not only for the monetization aspect of it, but also I found out that you can't live stream from your phone until you hit 1,000 subscribers. So I know you can do it from a PC. I don't really have the best setup, so I guess any tips from anyone on a PC setup would be appreciated. But really, I'd just love to be able to live stream from my phone and maybe do some live box openings or box breaks, something like that. So again, if you haven't already, please, it'd be a huge favor if you hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the content today, please hit that like button, comment below, let me know what you thought, or if you enjoyed this format of a video. So a couple weeks ago, we opened up one of these Sam's Club packs, these 2 packs for they're $25. You get either a Jolteon, Vaporeon, or Flareon tin that will have a promo card as well as 4 boosters inside. And then you also get this Gengar EX box. And the main reason that I bought these today, I bought 8 of them, is because with the increase in XY Evolutions packs, I was able to see that there's guaranteed one inside of this. So I did a quick breakdown on this. I did like a worst case scenario and a best case scenario. So I took the $25 cost here. Evolution's booster packs are going for about $10, so minus any fees and shipping, anything like that. I can get them down to about an $8 profit off of each booster pack. So right off the bat, that brings us down to a $17 cost. Now there's also the Gengar Jumbo and regular promo cards in there. The Jumbo is usually in good shape, but the smaller version of it, the smaller card, is usually pretty bent up, so not really worth anything. But I still think that Jumbo card you can probably get a couple of dollars for. That Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon is usually in good shape. I think TCG has those as like a $4 value. So you should be able to get $2 easy for that. As well as the tin, I found posting those online sometimes, like on Facebook Marketplace or something, you can get a couple bucks out of them. So I also include $2 for that. So before we even open any booster packs, just getting rid of that Evolutions one, our net cost in like the worst case scenario is $11, which leaves you with 7 boosters, which costs $1.57 per booster pack, so much cheaper than the $4 retail you usually pay for that. And also worst case scenario, so you can usually get $1 for a repack of cards if you don't, you pull out the valuable cards and then you seal any ones that were just like a regular rare or hollow rare back up, and you resell them. Those are easily $1 on Facebook Marketplace. I sell quite a few of those. So if you take the $11 net cost minus the worst case scenario of all 7 remaining packs have nothing in them, your max loss is going to be $4 on this, which is not bad at all. I mean, you still get the satisfaction of opening up the cards and seeing what's in there. I did another little scenario here with that same $25 cost, but if there's an Evolutions booster pack inside of the Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon tin, I've seen that as well. So if that's the case, then you're looking at two $8 Evolutions pack for $16 profit, bringing your cost to $9 minus the $2 Gengar. I believe you can get $3 somewhat easily. If you time it out right, you should be able to get $3 for that promo card, and then again $2 for that tin brings you down to a net cost of only $2 for it'd be 6 booster packs in this case, because you sold off the 2 Evolutions pack. So that's 33 cents per booster pack. That is super cheap. And again, if you're repacking, if there's nothing in there, you're actually going to make a profit off of these. So again, there are some variables. You have to be able to find the right person for these, so it's not like you can automatically just go out and quickly sell them. But I've had pretty good luck flipping cards pretty easily just using Facebook Marketplace before even having to go with the eBay route or anything. So again, that's kind of going down the route of you opening up those booster packs and not pulling anything. You're still coming out ahead on that. Now, the last video, that Jolteon pack, I pulled a $10 card from that. So out of one pack, I mean, that would bump this up to like a $12 profit overall. And there's some in here, like if we get some Cosmic Eclipse and we can pull that Charizard and Braixen Rainbow Rare, that's like $120 right now ungraded. You kind of see where I'm going with this, where you can get some pretty cheap cards out of this. So enough on the math side. I hope that makes sense. Love to talk through that with anyone that has questions. But so for today's video, I'm just gonna open up. I'm not gonna open up the booster packs themselves. I'm gonna wait to do that for another video. But I am gonna open up all 8 of these 2-packs and just see what booster packs we get, as well as inspect those promo cards. And see how many, if we get any more evolutions booster packs from these tins. So should have probably got these started, like cut it and just kind of got started here. But yeah, so I bought 8. They had like five layers of these 2-packs. I went through the top 2 layers to see which ones had the evolutions. It looks like the Gengar EX box always had the same. I shouldn't say that. Most of them had the same. If they didn't have an evolutions, that one was replaced by a Steam Siege, and that set is garbage. There's nothing worth of value there. So I made sure to look for the ones that had the evolutions in there, and surprisingly, it was mostly the Vaporeon tin. So I got out of the 8, 5 of them had Vaporeon, and that just happens to be the most expensive promo of the 3. So kind of worked out best. So yeah, again, the boom in evolutions right now, I wouldn't suspect that to be super long term. I think with the boom in Pokemon right now, the fact that you can open up these evolutions booster box or booster packs and kind of get that same feel of opening up base set without having to pay the hundreds or even thousands of dollars for those booster packs, at least with the card art kind of looking the same, and the Charizard still has plenty of value in evolutions. It gives you kind of that, it scratches that nostalgia itch a little bit, while also there is plenty of value in there right now. It's kind of weird to think that a month or so ago they practically gave those evolutions packs away. I think I saw you could still get a booster box about a month ago for like $150. Now they're like $500 or something like that. So anyone that had those, personally, I would probably cash out now before. I'm fearful that in a couple months the hype's going to die down a little bit, and I don't think it'll go all the way back down to like $2 or anything, but I know there's people buying them right now probably to hold on to them long term, and I just don't know if that's super smart at that point. But enough rambling. We'll get opened up with our first. We got Vaporeon here. Need to get a little better of a knife here. I'm trying not to scratch the tin because, again, I have sold a couple of these already for $2, just listing them on Facebook. So I see Cosmic Eclipse is on the top here. That's good. Yeah, these promos, they did a good job with these. Hardly any bend there. Looks really nice. I didn't grab any sleeves. I definitely should have. But again, you can easily get a couple dollars for the promo as well as a couple dollars for the tin. We're going to have a mess going on. Okay, so this is very similar to the last one. Yeah, so Steam Siege, they kind of hide that one in there. But Burning Shadows is good. That has a Charizard that's definitely worth something. And Cosmic Eclipse has quite a few cards. That Charizard and Braixen is obviously the one that people go for. But there's still plenty of valuable cards. All it takes is one good pull from either of those sets, and you're coming out not only breaking even, but profiting quite a bit. So one of the next videos I'll go through and I'll start opening up some of these. Okay, I'm thinking that these are probably going to be mostly the same. I went back and reviewed the video just to see if there were any evolutions in there. I have seen openings where there is an evolutions pack in one of these, so I was kind of hoping that each one would have 2, and then we get down to that 33 cent per booster pack price. But even with just the one, like I said, these Steam Seeds. So not only are Steam Seeds not great, but look at the bend on that. I'm glad it's on the bottom instead of like Cosmic Eclipse or the Burning Shadows. Yeah, this is also a good way. You know, Cosmic Eclipse is only a little over a year old. Actually, not even. It didn't come out last November, so not even a year old. Still fairly new. So that's pretty cool that you get those included in here. Now you could, the one scenario that I didn't really run is just selling the booster packs themselves and not even opening any of them. You could probably do that and make a little bit. I mean, there's not a ton of fun in that. Like part of the hobby, besides, you know, the financial and investment side of things, is also just being able to open and enjoy the cards. And so I've opened up quite a few packs where I don't get anything out of it, but then that's where that you can sell them as repacks, and you know, people use them for like drafting decks and whatnot, as well as I know quite a few kids that like them just for the cool, like the regular holographics or even the regular rares. So there's still plenty of value in packs where you don't pull that hyper rare or, you know, anything like that. Okay, so yeah, it looks like these are all the same here. So we'll have, what, 16 packs of Cosmic Eclipse, 8 of Burning Shadow, 8 of Steam Siege. So that was the, did I get 6 Vape? I must have gotten 6 Vaporeon. And then a Jolteon and Flareon. I had to get at least one of each. But yeah, interesting that Vaporeon was the most expensive of the 3. So here's that Flareon card again. These are all very good condition. Didn't check out the centering on them, but looks like it's maybe a little bit. No, it's actually pretty centered on there. Trying not to make a huge mess here, but also not trying to stretch this video out longer than it should. I found most people tune in for the first, 5 minutes or so. So that's where we talked about the financial impact of it, and then you can always skip ahead if you're just wanting to get to the end tallies or anything like that. So there's that Jolteon. So we got one of each. All right, so Cosmic, yeah, so it was the same whole way through. All right, so Steam Siege, just that one had the issue with that, so I'm kind of curious about that, but we'll open these in the next video. Now we'll just go through these Gengar boxes one by one and make sure there's nothing crazy here. Not really sure, again, the quality on the smaller promo, the Gengar promo, is pretty bad. It's just like how they, I guess this one isn't as bad as that other one that we had, but still you can definitely see that crease up there, as well as in the corners up here, but back's not as bad, so you might be able to get a little bit for those. I usually throw those in just as like free giveaways for kids. I always like taking care of the kids when they buy my cards. They're the ones that enjoy them the most. So jumbo card, kind of like the last one. It's got a little curvature to it, but not too bad. And centering all on the back is really good. So Should be able to get a couple bucks for that. Again, those aren't ones where you're just automatically going to be able to sell those. You might have to wait a couple days for someone to get back to you on a deal. This one's a little worse. So I'm not going to go through each Gengar. I'll set these off to the side here, but really what we're looking for is the evolutions. So again, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll go through some of these. I'm a pretty thrifty shopper, so I always look for deals and ways that I can get things, you know, a little bit cheaper. If I have to wait for something to do that, so be it. But yeah, sometimes just a little bit of patience can get things a lot cheaper and actually make a little bit of money off of it. As in the case with this Evolutions, I just couldn't pass up this deal because that one booster pack pays for, you know, a third of this whole box, and there's still a lot of stuff besides that one pack in here. If you haven't done so already, make sure click that like button. Get the YouTube algorithm going. See if I can reach some new audiences here. Maybe some people in the finance crowd. You know, it's awesome that there's people getting back into Pokemon and people that never did collect it growing up. It's an awesome hobby to be a part of. It's proven that it's got long-term investment potential as well. So I know I'm allocating a decent chunk of my finances to holding some sealed product long-term, and then you know, cracking packs for these YouTube videos. These are a lot of fun. The videos themselves haven't gotten a ton of views so far. It's just a matter of time, I feel, but it's kind of cool to document everything too. And you know, my daughter's 1 now, a little over 1. Hopefully she'll pick up a hobby. Maybe this will be the hobby that she picks up. Oh, am I losing video on this one? There we go. So yeah, definitely a fun hobby. I am trying to get better with the video editing and the camera work, everything like that. Right now I'm just using my iPhone. I just got a new phone. I got the iPhone 11 Pro. So I'm using that for the what you see here, and then I'm using my iPad to capture myself sometimes. Eventually I'd like to upgrade my system a little bit, you know, get a microphone so that I can get the audio sounding a little bit better. If you've ever recorded yourself and then played it back, I don't know about you, but I definitely don't love the sound of my voice. So that's been one struggle, is just trying to get past that. You know, doesn't sound the same on camera as it does in your head, but you also can't change that, so you just gotta own it. So we are on the second to last one here, and then we'll just do a quick summary. Appreciate you tuning in. I figured this would probably be a 20-minute long video, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And again, hit that like button, and I'd love to see some new subscribers. I've gotten like one a day, at least one a day average for the last couple weeks here. Love to get this up to 1,000 at some point, but next big goal is 100. We'll be doing some giveaways at that point and doing some celebrations. I'm trying to celebrate the small milestones. And really, it's up to you where this channel develops. I mean, if you are sick of watching me open cards and talk about cards, I also got tons of video games, as you can see behind me here. I think we lost. Yeah, I'll have to edit that together. Lost some video there, but yeah, I've got tons of video games that my backlog right now is over 1,000 games, so it's pretty ridiculous. But all right, let's end this off. So it ended up being the same for the Gengar boxes and for the Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon boxes. So we end up with 8 regular Sun and Moon, 8 Fates Collide, 8 Evolutions, 8 Primal Clash. So yeah, right here, this is kind of what we did this for. These 8, I should be able to get $64 for them. So out of the 200 I spent for this, that brings us down to it's getting late, 136. So $136 for 48 booster packs. Not too shabby. I say 48 booster packs. And then the Cosmic Eclipse, I mean, we have a good chance of pulling a decent card from there. The Steam Siege, not so much. Burning Shadows, we could pull a Charizard. But, you know, right here, we're holding like at least $16 worth of promos. So that brings that 136 down to 120. So you can kind of see the math where I was going with that. So next video we'll open up. I already have a buyer lined up for these evolutions. I was hoping to pull a couple more out of those tins, but it looks like they're predetermined already. So we'll open up some of these packs on the next video. I appreciate you sticking it through to the end here. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below, let me know what you thought of the video, or if you have any other hints that you can think of, any stellar deals in the store that you've seen that you can direct our way. So we'll see you back real soon.